No matter what you do, if you want to unlock your full potential, you can't do it without your gut. I work with 7, 8, 9, and 10-figure founders on a daily basis, and the number one needle mover for them by far is their gut. As you've probably already heard, your stomach is your second brain, and there are millions of microbacteria that reside in there. And if you constantly struggle to reach your productivity or your output because you're experiencing some sort of digestion problems, constipation, or pain in your gut, this is for you. And if you're dealing with brain fog, lack of clarity, and a ton of other symptoms, and you just feel like you're being held back by your body, there's a good chance you're not being as smart as you can be about uncovering what's going on with your stomach. Today I'm going to show you how to put a plan in place that solves all your gut issues within 7 days. So the first thing you want to realize is that your digestive tract is extremely important. The way that your body absorbs nutrients is its way of channeling fuel to your mind, and then furthermore, for you to use it in your business and with your training or whatever endeavor you're working on. So think of the gut as how your body absorbs and puts energy to work. You consume energy and then you put it into motion. There's a lot of systems that are incorporated within the gut, like your liver and your colon and your digestive tract, that we will also be covering today. And what sucks most about having gut issues is you and I both need to eat on a day-to-day basis, unless if you're fasting, in order to sustain and to continue to fuel yourself, right? Energy in equals energy out. And if you can't do that, then obviously everything is going to take effect because of that. So let's solve it. And just to explain how sensitive the gut is, I recently had all of my silver fillings removed, and I've never had better gut health. It's the smallest things that can have a world of effects, especially when it comes down to something that is being abused on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of people will misdiagnose themselves because they associate liver problems with gut problems. Start off with taking some NAC plus glycine if you're experiencing any sort of liver problems. Do not hop on things like MSM right away, as those are really aggressive. Instead, opt in for a GI Thorn probiotic. So your NAC plus glycine and your Thorn GI probiotic are a great, safe place to start. Afterwards, be mindful of what you're yearning for. If your stomach and your body are asking for greens, you could have constipation and a problem with your digestive tract. So see how you react to non-bleached and non-processed vegetables, and see how being constipated and liver problems again are tied back into the gut. And if you're constantly experiencing those things, or if you tried any of these things already and you're not noticing any benefit, the number one gut test to do out there is the Vibrant Wellness Gut Insider report. This will give you a full microbiome analysis as well as parasite screening to make sure that there's no parasites, E. coli, and any sort of problems associated in your gut, in addition to seeing how your stool is digested, if there's fats left over, if there's blood in your stool. And then that way, we're able to understand and tackle the root cause of what is actually happening in your stomach. All of those supplements, even the liver supplements that I mentioned, or Thorn GI probiotic, are just guessing. And if you're guessing, it works. It might work sometimes, but the best thing always to do is to do concrete science. So the Vibrant Wellness Gut Insider test is what we do for all of our clients at Optimability. And then we take each one of those subset items, and depending on what's out of range or if there's a problem, then you can just ask ChatGPT or train your own gut health bot that associates and understands what to do when all these markers are off. What I've done is just created a table, so it references all of those things at once with the blood work, etc. And then that way you have a holistic approach and you know how to fix your gut once and for all. After I ran my 3:58 marathon, I had severe metabolic problems. More specifically, I just felt like my stool and the way that I was digesting foods was in complete disarray. I did a liver cleanse as well as a colon cleanse with curcumin and bromelain and NAC plus glycine, and then I just did a Metagenics probiotic and a Thorn GI probiotic cleanse as well to restore my stomach. And like I said, it's never been better, especially after getting all of my silver fillings out. And gut health can be extremely overwhelming and an extreme pain to deal with. And that's why I highly recommend working with a professional in this field. We have a doctor, geneticist on our team. So if you are experiencing gut problems, check out optimability.com for more information. This is just one small lens of the entire health piece that we solve for, because ultimately it's going to need to be put into work in a ton of different ways, not just from the food standpoint, but from a supplementation standpoint. You need somebody to order special supplements to you if you have severe gut problems, and also needs to be trained. So how you train your body is a direct correlating factor to your gut health, and as well as how you recover heat acclimation and a ton of other factors that need to be accounted for, blood work, etc. So the process for healing the gut is unique case by case, which is why the Gut Insider test is the best thing to do. And then afterwards, once you do that test, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram, and then we can dissect it together and put it into motion. Check out optimability.com for more information.